Earlier this week, Lee Zeldin, the former New York congressman and Republican gubernatorial candidate, made a turnabout announcement as Environmental Protection Agency administrator to do away with the 2009 Obama-era so-called endangerment finding that greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide from vehicle exhaust could cause serious adverse climate change issues.
It's a proposal to eliminate the endangerment finding, to eliminate greenhouse gas standards, all the regulations that came out, including the electric vehicle mandates.
Zeldin and the EPA say new scientific data challenges some of the original scientific assessments in that 2009 endangerment finding and is actually part of a new Department of Energy study on the climate, which is being released concurrently to the public. Cornell University professor Robert Howarth, a member of New York's Climate Action Council with its sometimes controversial state policies as part of the 2019 Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act, rejects this new Energy Department study as, quote, nonsense, whereas he says the original federal 2009 policy involves scientists and bipartisan officials in the Bush and Obama administrations.
These are some of the very, very few climate skeptics. Lee Zeldin to proceed as if that's stated science. I mean, that's just not how science works, right? That is politics.
Whatever the case, this new effort, if approved, to rescind that 2009 policy might cause a detour for the state's electric vehicle mandate.
The Climate Action Council here in New York adopted that too in our scoping plan as the goal. No internal combustion engines for sale in New York after 2035. We can only do that if California is allowed to do it or if the EPA says we're allowed to do that. So this would be a step away from that and certainly reduce the ability of the state to deal with vehicle emissions.
Now, an EPA spokesperson in Washington confirmed for me that this proposed federal change does not apply to the state's controversial move last week, we told you about this, to require all electric new buildings to reduce emissions from natural gas furnaces and other fossil fuel appliances. The EPA move only applies to the vehicle emissions at this point. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.